This is the Mandalorian After Show. I'm James Lott JR. Thank you so much for always supporting this podcast. We haven't been on in a few months. We haven't been on since, well, we haven't had any after show since the show went off the air, season 2, but I have come on to do updates and things. And the last time we were on here was April. But you guys have made this show a nice hit for us here on JLJ Media. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Share it with all your friends. There's enough room for Mandalorian talk for everybody. We support other podcasts, and thanks for supporting us. I did not go to the Star Wars celebration, which I wanted to, didn't plan it, frankly. That happened here in Anaheim. I'm not far from, well, I'm not close, I'm not far from there. I'm in LA. But I did watch online. I have friends who went. I did watch online some of the interviews, and I saw the one with Pedro. Pascal, it was great. Mandalorian, he was fun. The crowd was amazing. I think it was one of the first events since the pandemic, so people are just excited and they're ready. And you just tell people are ready for live events. Looked like it was probably a good time. But one of the things, there was many different Star Wars, of course, at these conventions, many things are revealed. And so on this podcast, they have revealed and showed, I saw, because someone taped it for me illegally, I think, allegedly, they showed me a thing. I saw the teaser trailer for Mandalorian. Now the release date is somewhere, they said February of 20, I think it said February, that's what it was. February of 2022, yeah, so that's not really that far away, kids. It's coming up. The trailer looks good. Space battles, Mandalorians being attacked. They brought in Babu Frick from the Rise of the Skywalker, still mixing, matching people in there. So he's shows up in this. Of course, lots of Grogu. He's fighting in jetpacks, air battles. It looks really good. Watching it got me re-excited about how much I love this show. Now, I have to say this because I do the Book of Boba Fett after show, which was a huge hit on this network for us. Thank you so much. Half that show was Mandalorian related. So everybody listens to this podcast who doesn't know that, I'm sure you know that. But if you don't, I suggest you watch Book of Boba Fett also to get you fully up to date with season 3. It's a very big plot point. I have a couple friends who are just starting out and watching Mandalorian, and I'm like, you have to watch Boba Fett also. You just have to, because half the season is Mandalorian and Grogu, and it leads into the 3rd season. So I'm curious, and you at home also, I'm wondering how are they going to integrate any of that into the Mandalorian show from Boba Fett. Now, here's what's funny. I just watched the Obi-Wan Kenobi episodes 1 and 2, which on this channel, we have an Obi-Wan Kenobi after show. We do everything Star Wars here. So you can actually watch that and listen to that here on JLJ Media, any streaming service platform is everywhere. But Obi-Wan Kenobi, we did a after show for that. So you can go ahead and check that out. Everywhere. So there's that. Now, I'm just all of a sudden. So we have that. So, but on that one, spoiler alert. No, I won't spoil it. If you haven't watched Obi-Wan Kenobi yet, you're planning on watching it, make sure when you watch the first episode, you watch from the very beginning. Like I say, and they did a clever way of getting us up to speed. So I'm wondering if Mandalorian will do something similar. That's all I'm gonna say right now. I want to because Obi-Wan just came out a few days ago, so I'll give everybody enough chance to watch it before I even comment on that on here. I don't want to spoil anything away. So just they had a clever way they did it. So they have a clever way of stuff. So I'm just curious if they'll have another clever way of getting folks who didn't watch Boba Fett up to speed on what's happening on Mandalorian. So I don't know. Okay, it's interesting. That's all I'll say for now, but I'm very excited, and if everybody can get here fast enough, I'm very excited to do this. Get back on here. We will do an after show. I don't know who my co-host will be yet. Ryan Nielsen, who was our host on this Mandalorian show for season 2, he was at Celebration. I saw pictures of him there. I guess he had a good time. I'm hoping to get him back for this. We'll see. I know he has another job, so we'll see what's going on. If not, I do have John Dunphy and Frank Moran from the other after shows I do with Star Wars. I might bring somebody new in. I don't know. So it'll be me for sure. But my co-host for Mandalorian season 3, not sure yet. So we'll keep you posted on that too. But check out our Darth Vader is Your Father podcast, which all news about Star Wars stuff. The Mandalorian after show. I only have season 2 on here. I didn't do season 1. So I watched season 1, but I only did season 2. So season 2 recap on here. I have the Boba Fett after show, and I also have Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm also setting up the Ahsoka after show. We will be having after show for that. I'm setting that up, so stay tuned for that here on JLJ Media. And/or we will be covering it on the Darth Vader is Your Father. Now I'll make sure I'll have that all out on if you follow me on social media, James Lott JR or JLJ Media, you'll know. But I'm not gonna do it. We're gonna do a specific and/or after show. It'll be covered on that, like the Bad Batch, Rebels. I didn't do a separate after show for those. I did them on Darth Vader's Your Father. I did a recap, and review and reaction on that one. I'm not gonna do one for every single one. I'm gonna do as many as I can, but not for every single one. So if it sounds confusing, I'm gonna have a whole map out for everybody so they know what's going on. I'm James Lott Jr., and this is the way.